Detective Daisy and the Magical Slime Mystery. Written by Nina and GPT, illustrated by Canva. Chapter 1. The Disappearance. In the cozy town of Sunnyvale, Mrs. Maple discovered her special color-changing slime was gone. She was very worried and called Detective Daisy for help. The room was filled with cat toys, and Mrs. Maple looked very sad. Chapter 2. The Investigation. Detective Daisy arrived with her magnifying glass. She was smart and curious. Daisy saw fingerprints on the windowsill and thought, someone else was here. She looked closely at the prints, trying to find a clue. Loop. This type of fingerprint looks like a loop or a hill. The lines coming from one side make a curve and then go out the same side they came in. It's like a road that goes up a hill and then comes back down. Wall. This fingerprint pattern looks like a tiny whirlpool or a circle. These lines make a round shape like a spiral. Think of it like a little tornado or the way water goes down a drain. Arch. The arch fingerprint is like a wave in the ocean. The lines start on one side, make a small hill in the middle, and then go down on the other side. It's like drawing a simple mountain. Chapter 3. A Mysterious Visitor. Daisy followed tiny footprints leading to the garden. She found small animal prints and bigger human prints. Someone was with whiskers, she thought. The garden was pretty with flowers and sunshine. Chapter 4. Revelation of the Enchanted Slime. In the shed, Detective Daisy found Whiskers with the slime. While Whiskers played, Daisy noticed something interesting. The slime had fingerprints on it. She explained to Mrs. Maple about the 3 types of fingerprints: loops, walls, and arches. The prints on the slime were loops, indicating they were from a human, not Whiskers. Chapter 5. The Intersection of Science and Magic. As Detective Daisy and Mrs. Maple studied the fingerprints on the slime, a young-looking man approached them. He revealed a stunning secret to Mrs. Maple. "I'm the boy from your past, and thanks to the magic of this slime, I haven't aged a day." Mrs. Maple was astonished. Chapter 5. The Intersection of Science and Magic. "We used to imagine that the slime was from a magical world," she said, her eyes wide with wonder. "Yes," the man replied, "and we built a tiny spaceship for it from leaves and twigs." Detective Daisy listened, fascinated by the intertwining of past and present, of childhood memories and magical mysteries. Chapter 6. A Heartwarming Conclusion. As the sun began to set, Detective Daisy reflected on the day's events. She had approached the case like a scientist, using her knowledge of fingerprints to solve the mystery. Yet, here she was, witnessing a story where magic seemed just as real and powerful as science. It's incredible, Daisy thought. In searching for answers through science, we stumbled upon a tale of magic and wonder. This case taught me that sometimes the lines between reality and fantasy can blur. She looked at Mrs. Maple and the man, their laughter echoing the joy of reunited friends. Daisy realized this adventure wasn't just about solving a mystery. It was a journey that bridged science and magic, revealing the enduring power of friendship and the enduring allure of childhood dreams. As Daisy packed up her detective kit, she smiled to herself. In a world where science meets magic, the most extraordinary discoveries are those that touch our hearts. This case was a beautiful reminder that in the pursuit of truth, there's always room for a little bit of magic. The end.